Everyone. I'm Leo Hillis, studying in SVC Bengaluru, the department Electronics and Communication. So today I'm going to discuss the topic two-part electricity tariffs. The contents I'm going to discuss is introduction to two-part electricity tariffs, components of two-part tariff, types of two-part tariffs, advantages and disadvantages of electricity tariff, real-world examples of two-part tariffs, benefits for consumers, and the conclusion. Introduction to two-part electricity tariffs, where the total electricity bill consists of two components, a fixed fee and a variable usage charge. Purpose: clarify why the model is used to recover fixed costs while encouraging efficient consumption. Two-part pricing, also called two-part tariff, is a form of pricing in which consumers are charged both an entry fee and a usage fee. Example of two-part pricing include a phone contract that charges a fixed monthly charge and per minute charge for use of the phone. Block rate tariff. The rate per unit in which each block is fixed. For example, the first 50 units, first block may be charged at 3 rupees per unit, the next 30 units, second block at 2.50 rupees per unit, and the next 30 units, third block at 2 rupees per unit. Only one energy meter is required. Components of a two-part tariff. Fixed fee. Definition: a constant charge that consumer pay regardless of electricity usage. Purpose: to cover infrastructure, grid maintenance, and administrative cost. Example: monthly service charge for maintaining the connection to the grid. Variable fee. Definition: a charge that depends on the amount of electricity consumed, often measured in kilowatt hours. Purpose: reflects the cost of electricity generation, transmission, and distribution. Types of two-part tariffs. Flat rate tariffs. Same price per unit for all usage, regardless of consumption levels or time of day. Simple and predictable for consumers. Time of use tariffs. Price varies by time of day. Higher prices during peak demand hours, example 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., and a lower price during off-peak hours, example midnight to 6 a.m. Encourages consumers to shift usage to off-peak periods, easing demand on the grid. Block tariffs. The price per unit varies based on the quantity consumed. Example, the first 100 kilowatt hour are cheaper, but additional usage costs more. Used to incentivize lower consumption or reward more efficient use. Advantages and disadvantages of electricity tariffs. Advantages: revenue stability for utilities. The fixed fee ensures that utilities receive a consistent revenue stream even if usage fluctuates. Encourages efficient usage. The variable fee reflects the cost of providing electricity and may encourage consumers to reduce consumption during peak hours or when demand is high, which helps to manage grid capacity more effectively. Cost reflectivity. The model helps better align electricity pricing with the actual costs of electricity generation, transmission, and distribution. Disadvantages: equity concerns. A high fixed fee may disproportionately affect low usage consumers as they pay the same fixed charge regardless of how much electricity they consume. Complexity for consumers. Consumers might find it difficult to understand how their usage affects their bill, particularly with time of use or block tariffs. Incentive to overconsume. In some cases, the fixed fee may lead to inefficiency if consumers feel that paying the fixed charge encourages them to use more electricity to get better value out of the tariff. Real-world examples of two-part tariffs. Utility companies provide examples from real-world electricity providers such as conventional fixed plus variable tariffs. An example of a utility that charges a fixed monthly service fees plus a, plus a per kilowatt hour charge. Time of use tariffs. in places like California. Explain how TOU tariffs are used in places like California, where electricity prices are higher during peak demand hours, example evening, and lower during off-peak times, example early morning. International example, how two tariffs are used in other countries or regions, example Europe, Australia, comparing how pricing structures differ. Benefits for consumers. Benefits for consumers encourages energy efficiency, fairer pricing for different usage levels, flexibility for consumers, promotes sustainability and environmental benefits, potential for long-term savings, transparency and understanding of usage, encourage smart meter adoption, support for lower usage consumers. Conclusion. Recap the key points. Two-part tariffs combine a fixed charge with a variable charge based on usage to create a fairer and more efficient pricing model for both utilities and consumers. Future of two-part tariffs. Mention trends such as the growing use of smart meters for dynamic pricing or increasing interest in time of use pricing as utilities focus on sustainability and reducing peak demand. Thank you.